Welcome everybody to our Friday night free roll. I am happily joined by one of Farwell's finest poker players, DJ Ricky.
DJ Ricky in the house.
Looks like we got our action quickly underway. Blinds are going to be at 4,000, 8,000, 8,000. Diego's going to make the call. Fold around to Aaron in the small blind. He'll make the call as well. And a check from Joy. 2 9s, 2 7s, 2 queens out there. 3 ways to the flop. Deuce, 8 5, 2 diamonds. Only diamond for Aaron. They check to the turn. Third diamond.
Aaron's picked up lots of outs.
He has. And some chips. He'll make it 11,000 to go. And the other two will fold. He'll take it down with the bet on the turn. Not only did he have a lot of outs, everybody else lost all of their outs.
He made the best handful. Great bet. Is Aaron our chip leader right now?
Looks like just by 1,000. He has a 1,000 chip lead.
Bring up the leaderboard.
There we go.
There we go. 310 to 309.
You didn't clock in, did you, Gary?
I did.
You did? Okay.
Looks like OJ makes the call. Oh no, OJ is the one who is shoved all in.
Wow.
Mike folded jacks, it looks like. Ace deuce for Ray, just barely behind to OJ's ace 3. Unless maybe Mike didn't fold at all. And the camera is screwed up. Seems far more likely.
You know, when you're short stacked and you get an ace, you pretty much gotta shove it.
Yeah.
And just hope no one else has a pair.
Same with jacks.
Same with jacks. That's premium.
Now it's Ray left with the decision. He makes the call with ace deuce. It looks like it's going to fold around. OJ, Mike, and Ray. Queen 6-3 on the flop. 4 on the turn. Jacks are gonna hold for Mike. Sounds like OJ has a couple thousand chips in rebate.
We were talking about that Ray still had an out on the river there. He needed a 5 for the straight.
He sure did.
Didn't get there though.
No. No help.
So with OJ out there, just means there's another person gonna join the cash game later.
Sure
Start
is.
up in a little bit.
I bet it's going to be another hot one.
I'll be out there once we get a couple more players. OJ gets his point though for the WSOP.
He
tournament.
sure does. Everybody at the table earning 1 point.
OJ has a rebate there.
He does.
He has 1,000 left.
Just the 1K. 10-9's not the worst.
Is that the right one? No, I don't think that's the right camera.
6 and 7, I think. What was it?
Well, the problem.
Looks good.
Solid.
Looks like Mike's going to make the call with Big Slick. Looks like a raise up to 24,000 from Aaron. Now the action on Mike with the Big Slick. Still riding the high from the pocket jacks. Looks like he is going to make the call.
Aaron thinks he wants an ace.
He definitely does not. Looking for a 7. And not too many cards around a 7. Dodging the straight for 10-9 for OJ.
OJ hasn't even sat down. He has 2 live cards right now.
Sure does.
And he's in for the ante, so he can still.
Yeah, that's the big part. In for the ante. Action on the side between Mike and Aaron. First 3 cards are 6, Queen, 5, 2 hearts. Mike's going to check it over to Aaron. Make it 30,000 to go. Mike's still in the lead here.
Wow.
Makes the call with Ace King. Sounds like next hand our blinds will be up. Four now brings in some straight outs for Aaron. They check to the river. 3, Aaron rivers the straight.
Wow.
Checks it over to Aaron. Makes a big bet of 60,000. And OJ will be eliminated with Aaron's runner straight. Good game from OJ tonight. Like we said, earned himself another point in the WSOP Series. And for the rest of January, going into February, we're going to have larger prize pools for all of our Wednesday and Friday free roll tournaments. No better time to get into the action out here at South Plains. Blinds are up to 6, 12, and 12. Looks like Diego's gonna earn himself a walk. I believe we have a dead butt in this hand. Diego and Cool Hand Luke in the blind. Means that the action will start on Michael. Big slick for Aaron. See what size he goes for here. New blind level. Right up to 30,000 pre-flop. All in from Mike Reed. Pocket nines for Luke, pocket sixes for Reed. Call from Cool Hand and a quick call from Aaron. Action on the side here. Heads up to the flop for Aaron and Cool Hand Luke. Mike Reed's going to need a little bit of help. Currently behind. 2, 4, 10 rainbow. 9 still in the lead. They check to the turn. 3 does not change anything. Straight outs for Mike now.
Wow.
And the 6 on the river.
Sit on the river.
Mike Reed, saved by the bell. Lots of nice cards to shove into there. Plenty of action around the
For
table.
sure. Yeah. Anytime you have a pocket pair, you're usually good, even against ace king.
Yeah.
But when you're short stacked, you can't slow play it. You gotta just put it out there and hope it hits. That's exactly what happened with Mike Reed.
Stay afloat. I don't know if she is. King 10 for Ray. Not this time. Good news too. King Queen for Aaron. He lays it down as well. On the button. Diego puts down some suited connectors. Pocket fives for Luke. The Brunson suited for Michael. Deuce won't do anything for him. He's going to need to catch a 10. No 10 for him on the flop. There is a diamond out there. Luke checks it over to him. Michael's going to check it back. 4. Second diamond. Any 2, any 10, any diamond for Michael here. 25,000 from Luke. He's going to make the call. River. Jack means cool hand Luke's pocket fives are going to hold. He checks it over to Michael, who's going to check it back, show him the Brunson. Cool hand Luke's going to give him the bad news.
Is that Luke I hear singing?
It is.
Anytime you want to pop, you're in a singing mood for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Zach said he was down.
Looks like pocket fives for Ray this time.
Like the past 4 hands, someone's woke up with pocket pair.
Starting to heat up at the final table. It's going to be a call from Aaron as well with pocket fours.
Wow. Wow.
Mike's got aces.
Let's see what he does with them.
Sounds like an all-in. Just short of 50,000 it looks like. Ray with pocket fives. 12,000 already in the middle.
Lays it down.
Think so?
Might just. Counting out the chips, see how much he has behind.
And Aaron's gonna get this call in his head.
Mike, a newer face around South Plains Social Club. Everybody's still on their toes, getting used to his play. Could cause a little bit of different action than we would normally expect from Aaron and Ray here.
I believe Mike and Ray are friends or related.
Ray's going to get away from the fives. Now Aaron. Will he feel like he's caged into the call here?
You got plenty of chips to call. And he calls it. Wow.
He is going to make the call. He's going to need some help. Ace, king, jack, king, queen on the turn, and a deuce on the river. Nothing for Aaron's pocket fours. It's going to double up Mike. Put him just about where Aaron is in chips.
You know what the price pool is? How much is on this one? $650 for first. $325, $195, $130. $1,300.
So it's a $1,300 prize pool.
Approximately, yeah.
Over 600 to first. Ace 9 for Aaron. Under the gun. Rough place to be. He's going to put it down. King Jack suited for Michael. Up to 30,000 from Michael. Seven, 6 for Ray. Got a lot of his stack in the middle. Not quite all of it. He says he's got 24,000 behind. He's going to make the fold, though. Give those chips over to Michael. This time, Joy will be under the gun. Not the prettiest hand to look down at. Looks like a blind battle. 10-5 of hearts for Ray. Deciding whether he will initiate the blind battle or not. He is going to make the call. Check from Aaron with 6-5. He's going to need to see a 6. And definitely not hearts. 6-3 deuce will do it. Got to dodge a 4 now. Just 12 behind now. For Ray's tournament life, he'd need to catch a 10. He makes the call. He will be at risk. Pair of 6 is currently in the lead for Aaron.
Open for a 10 or 4 for a chop. Nine.
Not quite a 10. Great game from Ray tonight. Had a real nice showing Wednesday night.
Yeah, he was here going for a repeat, and he made the final table, so he's going to get another point as well. So
Climbing up the WSOP ranks.
6 points in 2 days. That's pretty good.
That's what he was talking about at the end of last Wednesday's tournament. He said after winning that one, he might have to start coming on Fridays. See if he can really start climbing up through that top 9. Some pretty tough competition at the top of that chart, though.
It's a lot of good poker players. Even those that are at the bubble, the number 10, 11, 12. I mean, it's going to be tough to get to the top 9.
Mike Reed, King Queen. Offsuit. He'll make the call. ducks for Diego. He's going to get away with it. Suited ace for Aaron in the small blind. He'll make the call.
Joy shoved it.
And an all-in from Joy. She says she has not even looked.
And she probably doesn't want to.
Not the prettiest pair of cards.
Joy. 6-3. Aaron has an A6. So she's hoping for a 3. She has a live 3.
Mike Reed calls and Aaron shoves all in.
Aaron with the protection bet.
It's going to get Mike Reed out of the way. Just the ace-6 versus the 6-3 now. Joy wanted to see the flop turn river come out blind. She's not going to get to. Have to turn up their cards before the race starts. She says, oh, yay. Flop is 10, 8, 4, 9, 8. No help for Joy. Another hard-fought game. Aaron's really starting to stack them up.
He's using his chip B to his advantage.
He sure is. Just barely in the lead over Cool Hand and Michael. Lead nevertheless. Means we're going to be left with 6 players at our final table. Top 4 get paid. Top 3 will earn more than the 1 currently allotted WSOP point.
3 out of the 6 players are in the top 9 right now, so we're all fighting for some more points.
I know we think we have Aaron, Joy,
Aaron, Luke, Mike
Luke,
Reed.
Mike Reed.
Yeah. Joy is also in the top 9.
Yeah.
She just got eliminated. She got a point, though, to add to her totals.
Never hurts to add 1 point when you get the chance.
Call it insurance point.
Yeah. And we still have 10 or so games, 11 left in this first half of the series, so
It's still open. A new player, like this new guy here, what was his name, Mike?
Mike,
Mike?
yes.
He's a new guy. I mean, if he takes this tournament down, he gets 5 points. He comes and takes another one down, it's 10 points. You're in the top
Yeah.
9 right away.
Easy as that.
Anybody still has a chance to. If they start now, they can still get in the top 9 for this tournament, for this point system.
And the best part, February 28th, we start the second half. 29 more tournaments for those who have not made their way down yet. Get a fair shot and their chance to sit down at the WSOP 2025 main event in Las Vegas. It's a raise to 40 from Michael with ace-10 suited in the clubs. King Jack for Diego. You will surely be tempted to call.
I could, because I was like,
All in and a call. Looks like Diego's going to be at risk behind here with King Jack.
oh, wow.
Queen, deuce, queen. 2 clubs out there.
Lots of clubs. Ooh,
And an ace on the river to seal the deal for Michael. Diego will be the next to be eliminated. Starting to go fast now. Down to 5 players. We're on the bubble already. 30 minutes into the broadcast. Just over half our players remain. Discussing the bubble payout.
No, I'm saying let's take it out of the prize pool. So whoever gets knocked out next will get $40. That'll make the prizes $10 less on each of you. We'll do a little more, but that fourth place is a little low.
Everybody agree to that?
So
Not much around the table.
we agree upon taking $10 from each prize and giving it to the next person because we're at the bubble. Whoever starts out next doesn't get a place, but the last four will. So if we do that,
Okay, so discussing that bubble.
next we get $40.
Explaining to the newer players.
Just gives them a little prize back for being the bubble.
Yeah, it's always a nice little rebate
You okay with that?
for those that. It's tough when you get this far. And then
Yeah,
you
it's
bust
not
out.
easy to get fifth in
Yeah.
one of these tournaments. Plenty of playing.
So if you get a little rebate, usually most players agree to something like that. Especially the short stack.
Short stack is the one who seems to profit most from the bubble payout. And all in from Mike Reed with the Jack Deuce.
You decided he was okay
And
with
a
the
snap call from Queen 9 suited.
Cool hand.
Cool hand Luke with the snap call. 9 on the flop. 2 clubs. Jack.
All kinds of outs with clubs.
Another Jack. Running Jacks for Mike Reed. Saved by the turn and the river. The turn, he picked up just about every card in the deck.
Yeah, he had lots of outs there after that turn.
Why on earth? Can he ever do something like that? Well, yeah.
According to
Counting up all the stacks.
Prestigious button.
Wild from Mike.
The move pays off. Stay alive a little bit longer. See if he can earn himself a little bit more than that bubble payout. And a couple extra WSOP points. Landing himself in the top 3. Ace deuce for Aaron. Not the best position. He'll raise to 40, see if he can get that button to fold, which he does. Cool hand gets away from another baby ace. And it looks like Michael's going to let 8 deuce hit the muck. Bet's going to take it down for Aaron. Good bet there with the ace deuce. Pick up a couple of chips.
add to his lead.
Sure does. Now up to... Oh, he is at 373 and Michael is at 372.5.
Wow. So it's
Very, very tight game still.
Aaron is also our leader on the WSOP points right now. So he's showing his consistency right now. He's a solid player. He shows it week after week.
It'd be a pretty big lead extension too if he were to take down first today.
Oh yeah.
Michael, 10-9 offsuit. Looks like a call. Oh. It was a raise to 58. And a fold. 10-8 suited for Mike. Good bet there from Michael. Even better bet if he were to know that he had his opponent notched. 10-9 versus 10-8.
Bluffing with the better hand.
Yeah. Bluffing for value. That's Jerry's move. Nine eight suited for cool hand, Luke. It's his turn to make it 50,000 to go. Ace 3 suited. It's going to be a quick call from Michael. Ducks for Aaron. One of our larger stacks would be a good time, a better time than any other to make the call, see if he can find something on the flop. Holding some pretty important cards for Michael. The deuce of clubs, the 2-2s. Limits those straight draws and slightly limits the club draw. Jack 6, Jack on the flop.
Cool.
Another bet of 50.
Great hand. Great bet.
He's going to get Michael out of the way. There's a good chance he gets Aaron to fold as well.
Yeah, when you go in like that with twos, you're basically just hoping your 2 hits.
Set mining.
Yeah.
You're right, Aaron. You will have to come watch that one. Aaron does put down the better hand. It's almost as if he can feel the specter in the room.
Battle of the blinds.
Sure is. 7-6 suited's gonna make it in there. 7-4 suited for Mike Reed.
You see a couple sevens on the flop. Give us a little bit of action.
Figure this out. Get the time in.
Ooh,
Ace, king, deuce, 2 diamonds for Aaron.
Aaron's not going anywhere.
He checks it over to Mike Reed. Checks it back to him. 6 of spades on the turn.
That's good.
Takes an even larger lead. They check it again. Bet a 20 from Aaron on the river. And no action from Mike Reed. He's going to put down the 7-4 suited. And it looks like we have reached the player break, the final player break of the night. They're going to be chipping up our purple and our yellow chips.
And I'm going to go play some cash.
And as the table is thinning down, more and more players are preparing for the cash game to start up.
Well, thanks for having me, Gary. Appreciate it.
Of course.
Have
Great
fun.
to have you out here.
Very cool.
It's very lonely in here most times. With that being said, we'll be back in just about 15 minutes. If you're looking to get in on the cash action, give us a call at 575-444-6405. Get in touch with us on Facebook or at the YouTube. We'll be back in just a moment.
Good. There's me.
Ace of diamonds, king of spades.
Okay. Breakdown.
Go have a drink.
You got your jacket? You going outside?
You want to take this back? I'm gonna just clear this out.
Is there 4 left or 5?
5.
5.
Can I see this tiny ass stack over here?
Yeah, maybe you want to like my towel right here.
What?
On the string.
Already fell. I'm gonna clear this out.
Okay.
She's on the bubble on the bottom side. She has 18 times more chicken. Okay. I'll take the money. That's the only thing else. Christian would let it slide. You guys are pretty even, I think.
Yeah, it's close.
Michael might be a little ahead.
I don't know. It's more heavy. Why is on top of this? Who's short? He's tall. You are? Just barely.
Because you got the 2 extra plaques. You take 5
Plaques
oranges.
is only like 2 of these.
No, plaques. 2 plaques would be 5 of those. You take 5 or 5 oranges off your stack.
2 plaques would be 5 of them.
Oh, you got 1 extra plaque? I thought you had 2 extra plaques.
You have 2. I think total.
It's close. You guys are close.
At this point, it doesn't matter.
I'm coming for you.
You're about time, aren't you?
Oh yeah, I'm not too far behind.
You're definitely in there. You too, and Luke, and you, and
Hey, you know how they got this table with, put Farwell on here and everything?
it's a special order, I guess.
Christian built it.
Yeah, he got the table, but I think he ordered the belt.
Yeah, the felt's ordered.
You want me to do your second?
Yeah. And then these squares have sensors in it that read the cards.
Oh, we're waiting on Luke. Luke's not here.
Yeah, he got the plywood.
He
Got
built,
the table.
he built the RFID portion of it. Installed everything that's reading all the cards.
I think he got the plywood and everything. I think.
He did a damn good job.
It looked like it. Yeah, I've seen him putting it together.
What are we at?
2020.
2020. I enjoy playing with all you fellas. It's fun. I enjoy it.
I like coming here. It's a good
We
time.
live out in the middle of the country, nowhere, and this is about the only outing I get. Then I go to Foxy for a burrito on Wednesday morning. That's about it for me. You know?
Gonna buy it for $200?
Huh?
Guessing.
No.
That's where things get real western real fast.
Yeah, I'm good.
Is Michael coming tonight? No, he was here last night though, right? And Beto.
Yeah.
If they both show up, I might not hang around.
He got 2 all in from me.
Who might?
Right?
I think there's
How late did you guys play?
Michael.
30 seconds remaining in our player break. We'll be back in the action at 10,000, 20,000, 20,000. On the bubble in our Friday night free roll. Tomorrow night, we're going to have our regularly scheduled Saturday night cash game. Always lots of action on our Saturday night games. Longer streams. Plenty of poker to sink your teeth into. Queen Jack, first hand back for Michael. Up to 50 to start. Pot size bet.
Walked out.
It's going to fold around. Michael's going to take it down pre-flop.
But you know, you have those nights when you buy them for that last few hundred and somehow, you know.
Oh,
turns
I
into-
missed it.
Mike first to go this time.
And I'll be sitting there just snap playing them out.
We all do.
Michael was just sitting there kind of.
Cool hand. Got a cool hand, but he doesn't want to play. Good news for him. Big slick for Michael. 2 in a row for him. on the walk this hand. Can't hate a little chip up.
This guy's going over the green, back and forth over the green.
Ace 9's gonna induce the shove. A call from Cool Hand Luke with King Queen suited in the spades. He'll need some help. Mike Reed at risk. 7 deuce 4 at clubs. And the ace of clubs seals the deal for Mike Reed. 9 high flush. Good job, Mike Reed, picking a spot, finding a way to stay afloat.
Suited especially, I mean,
I did the same thing on Wednesday. I had ace queen.
Put it out there. There you go.
Push for half my stack. Hold and just miss it. And get pot tens.
yeah.
It's just whether or not you want to potentially be flipping.
Queen 10 for Mike Reed. Get away from it. Queen Jack for Luke's a little harder to fold. He's gonna make it 60,000 to go. Ace King suited for Mike. It's gonna be a shove. Aaron. Pretty easy decision with the 10-3 suited. Luke going to need a little bit of help. Live cards though. King on the flop's bad news. 10 would save him, but no 10 to come. Ace King for Mike. Gonna hold. Mike starting to pick up quite a chip stack into second place. Still a decent stack there for Luke. It's going to make a bit of a dent.
Oh, Mike.
No, it's Michael.
Oh, okay.
3 Mikes at the table. We got Mike Reed, Mike, and Michael. Doing our best to keep them all straight. Gonna be a call. Check from Mike Reed, who is currently in the lead. The bet's going to induce the fold. Good move there from Aaron. Blind battle, getting in with a bit of a more marginal hand, but taking it down with the bat. King Jack from Mike. Reaching for some chips, looking like he's cutting out a call. He will make the call. 10-4 suited in there. Check from 9-4. 10, queen 10 on the flop. Gonna have to dodge the aces and the nines. But Mike Reed, currently only one with the made hand.
All in, you said?
He's all in. Still at least one chip out.
Great bet there from Mike on the up and down straight draw. Take it down without any of the bloodshed if he were to miss. Gonna extend that lead a little bit. Just short of his neighbor to his right, Michael, who currently leading with 404,000 in chips. It's getting tight for Mike Reed and Cool Hand. They're gonna have to start making some moves. Ace 3 for Aaron. He'll get away from it. Looks like a walk for Michael. He had the pocket sevens this time. Ace King last time. He's been running pretty hot since the break. It's a good time to be running hot right at the end of the tournament. Sitting at the bubble. Ace 3 for Mike Reed. He's going to shove all in. And all in very soon after from Luke. Mike Reed's going to need to catch an ace here. Against the Cowboys for Luke. Ace 3-7, he flops 2 pair. He's got a Darja heart though. He does. Could have gotten icky there on the river, but Mike Reed is saved again. They call pocket kings the ace magnet. Can't seem to dodge him. When you look down at the Cowboys, just gotta hope your opponent doesn't have one in his holdings. $75,000 and all in from Cool Hand Luke with 5-4 suited. Probably a little bit stressed to hear Michael make the call there, but he does have 2 overs. Suited king for Aaron could be trouble for him. And a call from Aaron. Nice size pot brewing here. Heads up on the side. 6 queen deuce, 2 spades. 2 of the 3s that Luke would need for his straight. Being held by Michael. They check all the way to the river. But he finds a 3. Bet a 40,000. And a straight over a set. What a river for Cool Hand Luke. Now it's Luke fighting to stay alive. Chips starting to make their way just around the table. Lots of action hands. People getting it in back and forth. Looks like they're going to give Mike Reed the walk. Very nice of the guys at the table. Got a nice cash game started up now. Go along with our tournament action here at South Plains. Baby ace for Mike this time. Queen 10 for Aaron. A lot of tempting cards. All in and a fold. From Cool Hand. Another good move there from Mike Reed. Mike Reed really hopped back in this thing. Down to 3 big blinds at one point. 1 minute remaining and 10,000, 20,000, 20,000. For the blinds climb again to, I believe, 15, 30, 30. Pocket nines for Aaron this time. $50,000 to go. It's gonna fold around. Aaron's turn to take one down pre-flop. Which means the table's gonna get one more hand at the cheap price of 10, 20, 20. Price so nice they make you pay it twice. Aaron be the next to pay under the gun this hand. King 10. Very nice fold to the King 10 under the gun. Especially facing the all-in shove with pocket jacks for Cool Hand. Oh, lucky them. They're going to get one more cheap hand. Thanks to Cool Hand Luke's shove there. And I guess also thanking the fold from all the other guys around the table. Making it quick. Ace 7 for Mike Reed.
What was the last blind of them you guys finished on Wednesday?
60, 30, 60.
I say there was a lot of chips. You got over a million.
1.5.
Cool Hands Luke is not registered, but he will once again shove all in.
21, I think it was what it was.
And they will fold again. 2 in a row now for Luke. Starting to heat up.
We only had 21 players. No, we had 3 full tables.
Well, it's 3 tables, not full table. It was just with 21, you have to have 7 each.
King, Queen for Michael. Up to 60 to go. Ace 8 for Mike Reed. He will make the call. Heads up to a flop. Not a race this time. We'll get to see some action first. 6, Jack 3, Rainbow. Bet of 30,000 from Michael this time. Quick call from Mike Reed. 10 out there now. Michael 4 to Broadway is up and down. Bet of 60 will take it down. Nice hand from Michael. Ace 3 suited for Mike. Reaching for some chips. Looks like a call. Call from Mike Reed. And a check from Cool Hand Luke. Ace 3 suited in the lead. Especially with two aces out there on the flop. He's gonna shove. Take a quick fold from both the other players in the pot for a 60,000 chip increase. The battle for the bubble is on here at South Plains.
We were dropping pretty quick against the night. You know?
Yeah,
I mean, we played 45 minutes, so
we had quite a few knockouts early tonight too.
All in from Cool Hand Luke. Not much for Michael to call with.
thirty, Michael. Three more. There you go. Yeah. I can't help you too. I'm trying to help.
No, I don't understand why.
So there's a big blind ante. So anybody who's on the big blind, they ante the same amount. So everyone's doing it.
You have to aim for the entire table.
All in from Michael.
All your chips to call.
Making a little bit of a move here with Queen Deuce. It's gonna pay off. Take down the big blind and the ante. 60,000 in between the two. No small amount of chips.
So focus on how confident I am.
Suited king for Mike Reed. He's gonna shove. Pocket sevens for Mike. No guarantee, but I feel there's a good chance we see some action here. Probably get a little race out of it. Oh, a fold from Mike and a fold from Aaron with the 6-3 suited. Mike Reed gonna take down a nice pot pre-flop. pocket threes for Mike. He'll make the call. A shove from Aaron with the king 10. And Mike's going to make the call. It looks like he is in the lead. In the chip lead, at least. He is in the lead with a made hand. Aaron's going to need a king 10. Combination of Broadway. In some case, a little bit of help. Flop is Jack 8-10. Now Mike behind. 2 10s out there. But no help on the river for Mike. Looks like it is going to be Mike at risk, actually, in that hand. As you heard Aaron say, we are now in the money. 130 for fourth. 195 for third. 365 for second, and 600. 600 and change, I believe, for first. Not to mention, top three are going to earn extra WSOP points. We're going to be going 3 ways to a flop. It was great seeing Mike out here, as well as Ray, our champion from Wednesday night. 3, 7, 8, 2 spades on the board. Up and down for Mike Reed. Now Luke, with a pair of 8s, is going to make the call. Need to dodge a 10 or a 5. Also can't catch running spades. 3 does not help Reed, nor does a jack. Pair of 8s is going to hold. Cool hand Luke, and in 2 hands we will have 2 eliminations, which will bring us to our 3 players who are earning said extra points for the WSOP Series. I believe if Michael wins this tournament, he will be in the top 9.
Bonus points.
So we're going to see
Bonus WSOP points.
if we get a little shake-up in the runnings for the WSOP race.
I played in the deep stack this summer. Started was crazy. A lot of people everywhere. It was a little overwhelming.
Now 3-handed. Call with the baby ace from Cool Hand Luke. Gonna get a check from Michael with the jack 8. He's gonna flop 2 pair, and Cool Hand's gonna flop trips. It's gonna be a bet of 30. Of course, a raise actually. Up to 60 from Michael with the pair of 8s. Ace of spades also on Cool Hand. There's just no way he can put this down. Just makes the call here though. 6 of hearts. Changes nothing. Another bet of 60,000. And here's the all-in from Cool Hand Luke. They're going to kill the previous bet, show Michael how much he needs to make the call. With the pair of 8s, he's really thinking about it. He makes the call. He's going to be at risk. 5% equity. He needs to catch an 8. No 8 to be found. It's going to be deuces full of 6s for Cool Hand Luke. 3 hands in a row now. We've had an elimination. And Luke has run away with it. Very quickly taking a $75 hands into our table tonight. We are at the final 2.
I don't know what's worse, getting cards and losing hands, or being a card dead and leaving blinds. Big blind here, 30-30.
Aaron looks down at pocket jacks. First hand heads up. I'm going to start with a raise to 75,000. Luke's going to get away from the over.
Oh yeah, an ace queen.
Aaron, I believe, is currently in the lead, DJ Ricky said on the leaderboard. Ricky paying very close attention as he is currently in second, I believe. Jack 10 this time for Cool
I
Hand.
know, I'm just getting the.
It's going to be a raise up to 60 from Cool Hand. A quick call from Aaron with the King 9. King, deuce, 10. Cool Hand's in trouble. Just a min bet of 30 and a snap call from Aaron. 8 on the turn. Brings in some draws for Cool Hand Luke. He is still firing into Aaron's King. Gonna be bet of 60 this time. And a quick call again from Aaron. No 7, no queen, and Aaron's gonna be good. Ooh, the 7 does not get him there. No 9. But they check it down. Aaron's pair of kings still gonna be good. He's gonna get a nice 150,000 chip up. And our next hand will be going up to 20, 40, 40. Price of poker goes up.
Rebuy how many times? Twice?
Gonna just be the walk this hand. Monster for Cool Hand. 9-3 offsuit.
You don't need more points.
I don't want to get drugged down and be on the bubble.
You can't get, aren't you like at the top?
I'm first currently, yeah, with point wise, but if I don't make final table for the next 10, it's entirely possible that I could get bumped.
Looks like they're just about neck and neck now. Go to the graphic. 15 big blinds for each of our players. 629.5 and 618. Look at the action here. Cool Hand Luke, been a little bit of a looser player than Aaron, but both very reasonable percentage of play here so far. Ace 10 for Aaron. Looks like they're looking at the possibility of chopping first and second place. $9.75 between the two spots. 10 from each for the bubble.
Give me 500, I'll make it a blue. So you take 450, I get 500. Well, I'm all in.
Aaron's all in. Looks.
25 more bucks. That's what I said. Give me 500. Maybe 475 would be an even chop. You give me 500, you would get 450. I'll let you have first place for it.
Sounds like a deal has been reached at the table. Aaron
I think I could have got you there.
is going to take 500, 450 to Luke, but Luke is going to get himself looks like they had a final hand just for fun. Thanks to everybody to playing. Congratulations. To our first place points winner Luke and our first place cash prize winner Aaron. Both played a great game tonight. Also great games from Michael, Mike, and Mike Reed. No matter how confusing, they may have made the final table. With that being said, I have nothing else to offer you folks. We'll be back tomorrow night for our Saturday night cash game. You won't want to miss it. We always have big time action. If you're in the West Texas, Eastern New Mexico area, you're going to want to give us a call, get down here, get involved in the Saturday night cash game.